I had it on my heart to come on here live. If you don't know me, my name is Hope, and I've been living with type 1 diabetes for almost 24 years. And if you've seen my channel or if you're new, you can go to my channel and see all my old content, which is pretty old. I just decided not to delete it because we all have a story, we all have a past. All things are used in every part of our journey. And so, in the past, just as a quick little synopsis, I did all that I could to control my health through exercise and nutrition, and I relayed that through programs, YouTube, you name it. I got really sick, and I'm about to share a little storytime testimony because I feel like the world needs some encouragement right now. And when I stopped posting on YouTube and different social media platforms, it was because I had multiple ailments, multiple sicknesses, and it just wasn't working anymore. Nutrition and exercise was not working. And part of that was because I was so sick in my body that the response that you see in research studies and promoted wasn't happening for me. And I started understanding the complexities of us being human, mind, body, spirit, all the things. And my doggy, she's also gotten healing over time too. Dogs are so in tune with their owners that as you are on a journey of healing, your pet will as well. And so anyways, that's a separate story. But all that said, I've over the last couple of months felt it on my heart to come on YouTube and share things that I have learned on this journey as I've gotten healthier, more whole, healed, restored, renewed, all the things. And what I wanted to share was, yes, I've had type 1 diabetes for 24 years, but on top of that, I had numerous diagnoses, either diagnosed from a doctor or just like people saying and getting words that like, hey, Hope, I think you have this and this and this, and then me connecting some dots. And I, for lack of a better term, would say that me coming on here today, feeling how I'm feeling, being how I am, is nothing short of a miracle. And if you are on a journey where you are unwell, sick to any capacity, I want to encourage you to not give up. So I am currently believing for full healing from type 1 diabetes, which sounds pretty radical for people because it's an incurable disease. But what I can say and why I believe that it's possible is because when I accepted Jesus in 2017 and I got baptized, went like all in, I welcomed him into healing my entire being. And through that journey of healing, which a lot of it had to do with healing emotional trauma, events that happen in life that break you, I have seen healing from endometriosis, severe ADHD, and you might even be able to see that a little bit in some of these old videos. If you look at my channel, there's some old lives that that are pretty intense, where I'm like all over the place. So severe ADHD and anxiety and depression, those are the ones that I have full-blown been delivered of. I'm in the process. So all that was rooted in being healed from trauma and emotional stuff. I could teach on that. I plan on doing way more actual videos, but I felt it on my heart to get on here today because of the last 2 weeks. I hit like next level of just like breakthrough for my health, and I constantly would need encouragement. So I hope this encourages you. But all that said, I am currently, after dealing with all the emotional stuff, I am working with a holistic practitioner because now my body's ready. You know, when you try to take all the supplements and you try to do anything external really, and your inside is so messed up, so disheveled, so stressed, always wired, you're not going to receive the nutrients or any of that stuff from those things because your body can't handle it. So now after I've done a lot of that emotional stuff. And it's a journey. I'm not fully free of all that, but boy, have I come a long ways. Um, I am believing for healing from Lyme, um, as well as some, I'm gonna call it bladder issues. I don't know what you necessarily, it would be interstitial cystitis, which you would manifest as like chronic UTIs. And I also am in the process of Raynaud's, where you pretty much lose all feeling in all the things with cold, with your fingertips and everything. So I am working through that, and that door has been opened because I dealt with the roots of the emotion and the trauma. And if you live with any autoimmune disease, you usually have multiple diagnoses. And autoimmune diseases are rooted in trauma, passed down trauma, trauma you endured. They can be healed. And I felt it on my heart to not only share that, but also to bring you on the journey of my healing towards healing for type 1 diabetes. I believe in the power of someone seeing healing and they've walked through it in any capacity, that they have the ability to share it to other people and extend that helping hand and help those people break free too. So that's it. Wanted to keep this as brief as possible, but wanted to send that encouragement. I have been healed without surgeries, without anything, without medication, without supplementation. Supplements didn't work. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I got an email come up. Without supplementation and all that stuff, endometriosis, ADHD, anxiety, and depression, and severe inflammation, to be honest. And a little bit of disordered eating also, I should say. I had uncontrollable binge eating, actually. Closet eating, sneaky eating. So that's a little bit more emotional versus diagnosis. But I am not special. I'm not exempt. I just wanted wholeness, and you can have it too.